And welcome back. Well, whether you're on Medicare, Obamacare, or your own plan, there's one thing all insurance has in common. It's confusing, right? Class is in session. It's Insurance 101 with Sovereign Select. And Tom Qualley is the teacher. He can help make a world of insurance seem a little less daunting because it is so confusing.
I try.
Yeah, I know you do. I work with you. I think you're great. You've helped me so many different times when I've had questions because I think no matter what you do, there's just so much information. And that's one thing you do is you help pare it down for people and you truly find plans that fit them and you save them a lot of money.
Well, that's the ultimate goal. You know, why would you change something if you're not going to save something, right?
Right.
So that's what, you know, at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. And we want to take the homework out of it. You know, I read articles every day, books on a regular basis, and different things to stay up to date. And of course, I'm licensed.
Yeah.
You know, so that helps. So I take actual classes every year to make sure that I'm up to date on all the plans and all the different programs so that when people contact us, we can actually really walk them through it simply and break it down for them and say, hey, here are the tools to really make this easier.
And you save people on average close to $600.
Specifically on Medicare Supplements, you know, outside of that annual open enrollment period for Medicare, which is coming up pretty soon. It starts October 15th, so people should get prepared for that. And if there are some other options that are coming out. So if there are some people that are like, hey, I just want to get some information, I want to know what's going on, just give our office a call. We'll take your name and address, and you'll just get a letter and an invite to one of our seminars to showcase some of the changes for the following year.
Well, it's great because you do so much educational stuff, and those Medicare premiums can go up by 10% each year.
Absolutely.
So people need every 3 to 5 years to really be looking at and potentially switch it up.
Yeah, so specifically on Medicare Supplements, like you just said, 3 to 5 years, if you haven't looked at it, it's very important to take a look at. Even if you think, hey, my health is poor, I'm probably not going to qualify for a new plan, it's actually worth looking at because there are some other there are actually plans that are very lenient on different health conditions and things. So it might not be, hey, we can't change. No, we can usually figure out an option. And working with a broker like myself, we have options from 30 plus companies to look at.
Well, and that's the big thing. You have all these companies. You're not paid by one specific one, so you really look at everything. And we got this really nice card. I got to tell you, it was sent to Molly from Muriel, and she just said the same thing. She said, thanks for having Sovereign Select on your program. When she called, she worked with Jason, who she said was a really nice young man, who set her up with an affordable program that really met her needs. And she sent a nice thank you card that we wanted you to be able to see. And
that was really
you get so many of those people saying thank you so much. And
they normally don't send it to the morning blend, though. They usually send it right to us.
Right. But either way, it was nice for us to see as well.
That is awesome. That is so great.
We definitely pass it on to you.
Oh, wow.
But I think when people are turning 65, it's so confusing. What do you suggest for them to do when they're getting close to that first time?
Get educated. That's the biggest thing, is to know what you're doing. Most people have been on an employer group plan for years and years and years, maybe decades. And they're used to their employer saying, well, here's 2 options, pick one. Here's 2 options, pick one. Year after year after year. Now, we're your human resources department, okay? So now we're going to educate you, and we're going to figure out what your needs are, and we're going to show you some options that might work for you. And eventually, we would get to the point and say, hey, here's a couple options, pick one. But at the first and foremost thing is when you're actually turning 65, one, the best time to start planning is about 3 months ahead. Gives you plenty of time to kind of get ready and get educated. Second thing you want to do is attend one of our educational sessions that happen every single Friday and learn all about the different parts of Medicare and the different type of plans that are available.
Well, and that's one of those things that you do free of charge. You do no cost consultations in general, but these educational meetings every Friday going on. People should let you know that they want to come. They're at 10 a.m.
They can just show up too, but
Yeah, you don't go over specific plans, but you do, it's educational. And I think that's the key, as you said, is to educate yourself, plan that 3 months in advance, and set up an appointment with you. So here's the information for the meetings, because start there. Educate yourself. Medicare 101 educational meetings every Friday at 10 a.m. The event, again, is educational only. There's no specific plan that's provided, but you do need to call and reserve your seat so that they can account for who's coming. Seating can be limited, and here's how you do that. There's no cost consultations. If you'd rather have Tom or one of his guys come out to your house, they're also located in Brookfield, so you can visit them. But the phone number to set that up is 262 262-641-4111. Again, 262-641-4111. They'll listen to your needs and find a plan that fits you. Thanks for being here, Tom.
Always happy to be on.
Good to see you.